Alright, so we got to talk about all this heat for Aegon Targaryen, or better yet, Aegon the Second of his name. Because I think the hate is slightly outrageous. I'm going to be real honest here, I am kind of biased. Aegon is my favourite character. When I was reading the books, it was Daemon. However, from the TV show House of the Dragon, it's 100%, without a doubt, Aegon the Second of his name. All of that aside, being a weird gravist in terms of the most sane child of Alicent and Viserys, he is the most normal one, which is kind of easy when you have a bug girl and an edgelord as your siblings, which is made even more impressive when you think about the fact that Alicent and Otto were watching this guy and trying to groom him like a hound, and never once got any admiration from his father, and was only shamed by his grandfather, and was never truly loved by his mother. To add to that, his father only had him out of duty, and he won't honour that duty by naming him heir. Yes, he grew up bullying his brother, but hey, he was an edgelord, and no one else could bully his brother, so thank God someone did. And what brother relationship is it like that? I got beat up by my sisters. That's absolutely no excuse to turn into the kingdom's #1 edgelord, pun intended. So that's his background. Now let's talk about how he came into power. Like I said before, his father didn't name him heir. He named his half-sister from another marriage. He never thought once that he was going to sit on the Iron Throne. He always thought that wasn't his birthright. In the first thing he does when his father dies, it's not plot to steal the throne like Sir Otto. It's not trying to keep it a secret like Alicent. It's not lack of caring like Helena's and Aemond. He's distraught. And he knows his family will attempt to put him on the Iron Throne without his permission, so he drinks and drinks and drinks and plans to leave Westeros. An action commendable. And it's only stopped by Christian Cole and his brother, who are both after power and revenge, not to truly sit him on the Iron Throne, that they both know he doesn't deserve. Throughout the entire time he fought trying to be king, he fought it with his actions, he fought it with his mannerisms, and he fought it with his words, because he knew that's not what his father wanted. Which makes the Otto scene, when he strips him as his hand, that much more painful, because in the end he thought maybe, just maybe, my father truly cared for me and truly wanted me to sit the Iron Throne. So he takes responsibility and he sits the Iron Throne knowing full well this means death, if not victory. Now let's talk about his short reign as king. As I stated before, he was all alone during his reign as king, no one to truly guide him. How can you listen to his father's past words of wisdom when his father didn't even think him right to sit the throne? How can he listen to his hand, who orchestrated the events that are currently taking place? His hand is almost solely responsible for the civil war currently erupting. His wife, the one he should be able to lean his head on, which is also his sister, weird, but we'll move past it, is a shut-in, saying few words. And even when she does speak, they aren't words understandable to those of us only living in the present. And his brother, although seemingly a loyal dog, has eyes that he can see look to usurp his power. And yet he can do nothing as his younger brother rides the largest dragon and studies the way of old Valyria. Had he only been first and Aegon the Second, the tragic life of Aegon might have been more peaceful. And lastly, in his most trying time, he looks for comfort towards his mother and only gets words of discouragement, leading to his own downfall. Surrounded by family who show him no love, and by counsellors who show him no respect, and by friends who show him no truth, he was led to his own death. Throughout the show you saw Aegon attempting to be a powerful yet honourable king. He simply did not have the tools. He was simply failed by those meant to support him. He was a pawn in other men's games, and no one, not his mother, his father, his brother or his sister, not even his grandfather, tried to save him from the vultures coming to pick at his carcass. The way I see Aegon is as a reflection of what Westeros truly is. Good turn bad and bad parent worse. Aegon is no Joffrey. He was a boy who needed love.